Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Sauced in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour. My turn for comedy, where our funny folks can earn money for their funny. It is going to be a awesome, outstanding episode tonight because we have some special folks in the house. I talk about them all the time. And so, I mean, and if you don't know who I'm talking about by now, then you've been living under a rock because they're on all of our imaging. They're on probably about 1,000 episodes by now. And yeah, if you don't know, I'm always here to remind you because that is what we do. We have a special show in store for you guys tonight. So it's always easy to join us on Roku. You access your Roku device, you download the UBSN TV app, and then you search Sauced in the City. And if you do that, you will be hurled into our world of comedy. But we have a new place that you can access the UBSN TV app, and I never really know how to do this. So I'm so glad that I have the man himself in the house to explain it to not only me, but you all too. Welcome to the screen, comedy critic Katash. David Katash, what's going on, sir?
What's up? What's up? What's up? To explain what my sweetheart friend was telling us. Yeah. So the new spot is on Google Play. That means, ladies and gentlemen, if you have one of those Ain't Droids, you know what I'm saying, not an Android, an Ain't Droid, one of them things that I think Brenda has, you can now download UBSN TV right there on Google Play. So back to you, Brenda.
Hey, Google Play it is. Now, I do not have an Android. However, we have some good friends in the studio with us today that does and actually supplied us the photos. So there you guys can see it right there in live time. And if you push that little button right there that says UBSN TV, you will get to a screen that looks something like this, and you'll just push the button. And we always like to say thank you and shout out to the folks that gave us our photo credit. So welcome to the screen, comedy critic GD Fenderson. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself, Brenda?
I am doing amazing. Are you ready to hear some comedy tonight?
See this glove? I'm gonna get up all in that shit and find out what's funny. I'm ready. I'm getting all up in there. If there's funny, I'm gonna find it. If there's
Oh
not funny, somebody's gonna be hurting.
no. Ooh, ow. Crooked letter, crooked letter. Okay, I'm digging it. Welcome to the screen. Some more comedy critics like our Phil Page. What's going on, sir?
Hey. Let's go get our funny on. I got my drink on, so let's go get our funny on. So, you know,
You ready to get down with the jokes tonight?
hell yeah. Bring it on.
Hey, bring it on. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, our next comedy critic to the screen.
Hello, hello, everybody. The Hillbilly Peach from an undisclosed place in Florida. Still in the garage because they won't let me in the house. And yeah, welcome. Thank everybody for coming out. What is it? UBSN TV, Roku, YouTube, Brenda Brown, and Sauced in the City. Here we
Hey,
are.
I love it how you manage to still remember like everybody, every episode. This is going to be great. And welcome to the screen, Randy Fulton. What's going on, you?
I got up from my nap for this shit. It better be funny.
Well, thank you for joining us from your nap, damn it. And you're right, he better be funny. I'm just saying, or else I'm going to be really not happy, and I'm going to be eating ramen noodles because you guys are going to give away my money. And next to the stream, Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane. How are you, sir? It's good to see your necklace. Yeah, there you go. You got to sit back. Welcome to the stream, sir.
I'm glad to be back after some Polish guy hit a light switch in your house.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, they just took out the whole light pole. It was, it was good to be Amish for a couple of days. I learned a lot of stuff. I learned a lot. Well, welcome, sir. Are you ready for the funny?
Absolutely. Finally, we are here. Finally, I have my jewelry. I'm testing out vape pens I got. I'm ready.
Oh my gosh, he brought the accoutrements. Well, now without further ado to the stream is this week's comedic contestant, Big Mook. What's going on, you?
I don't know, man. Evil Jesus had the glove on to why he gonna get up in it and shit. I quit. Leaving the check.
I don't know if you can quit. I don't think quitting is a part of this show. I don't think you can quit.
Shit, you got a nigga with a glove to why he getting up in it. I quit.
Well, welcome to the stream and thank you for taking shot number 2 at it. I am so excited about this because I want to see you knock these screens down. So
I'm trying to, baby. You know, I've been fiending for Sauce on the City. Been about a whole week, baby. I need my fix. Trying to get to the funny.
You will win $1 for every comedy critic that you can convince to turn on their stream.
Money?
Yeah, money. And then if you can convince all of them, including myself, to turn on our stream, you will win 25 whole smackaroons.
$25?
$25.
Oh shit! It's on and popping, boy.
Okay.
Yo, that's my child support.
Oh Lord, dang! I need to know where she shop at. All right, so you know how we get this started with the first impressions. You know, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So we are going to get some of the first impressions of our comedic contestant from our comedy critics. All right, David Katash, what are you thinking? Your first impression on friendly. So from 0 people to 14 people, how friendly does our comedic contestant seem?
Okay, you just said from 0 to 14 people. What the heck does that mean? I don't understand that. Do you mean from a scale of 1 to 10?
How many of those 14 people do you think would buy a ticket up from his friendliness?
Okay, all right. So let me look at that. Let me look at that list real quick. From his friendliness, guy seemed pretty friendly. I mean, I think if I was at Walmart and I saw him and I said something to him, I think we would have a good little conversation, especially if he wasn't a Cowboys fan. So from a scale of 1 to 14, I think 14 people would find him to be friendly.
Okay, I like it. See, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane. On a scale of 0 to 14 people, how many do you think would consider him friendly?
I understood the other person's confusion with the rating scale. I'd say 14. How tall is he?
6'11".
Right. So he has to be very well mannered and funny. Otherwise, people are scared. So very friendly. 14 out of 14. Nobody's bigger than him. So.
Okay, and remember, lean back. Lean back. Lean. GD Fenderson, on a scale of 0 people to 14 people, how many people do you think would find our comedic contestant friendly?
How many of them are white women with purses? Because the white women with purses are not going to think he's friendly. I don't care. They're going to walk the other side of the street. So 14 minus the white women with purses.
I love it. 14. Okay, Phil Page.
That's not my answer. Mine is the white women with purses. So if there's 14 white women with purses, the answer is 0. How many white women with purses, and you'll get my answer.
4.
Okay, well, we gonna figure that out later. Phil Page, on a scale of 0 to 14, how many people do you think would find our comedic contestant friendly?
I think all 14 would find him friendly because they think it'd be high. And then,
I think he carries snacks in his pockets.
yeah, he'd be carrying goodies and shit.
Right. Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Pete. On a scale of 0 to 14 people, how many of them do you think will find our comedic contestant friendly?
I tell you what, the boogeyman don't look like the boogeyman. And a wolf in sheep's clothing, that big old smile that he's got. Yeah.
I know, right?
He'd have all 14 of them fooled. So I say 14.
14, all high marks. Randy Holton, on a scale of 0 to 14, how many of these people do you think would find our comedic contestant friendly?
I think it's pretty friendly. I give him 14, but he's crazy motherfucker. I think he's got a psychotic background. But
Well, okay, we're gonna get to more of that. All right, Big Move. Well, all high marks, and we're gonna have to find out how many white women with purses that there are hanging around. But so far, all high marks, which is really good. And now you get to give as good as you get. On a scale of 0 to 14, how friendly do you find this week's cast of comedy critics?
I gotta give it a 13 because when mine is Evil Jesus because he's scary and it's hard to scare me. That nigga like he looks to your soul.
Oh my gosh. Well, the good thing about that is that hopefully we're going to get a little bit of a change on our first impressions by getting to know a little bit more about you, which is always kind of, what we go for, asking random questions. So, first of all, I'm curious, on a scale of 0 to 10, where does virtual comedy fall for you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, that shit falls at a 30 because until I started doing virtual comedy, I ain't know I was funny.
Really?
All I was saying, look, I was bombing before I started here. Now I'm making white people go, woo!
Right on. Well, good for you and virtual comedy. So high marks on the 10 scale. Next up, hey, funny folks, when is your comedy anniversary? Do you know, Big Mook?
Hell no. It's sometime a year and a half ago. I don't even know what I ate for breakfast yesterday. I know I'd be high. I don't remember that shit.
Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. Okay, let's try this. If someone doesn't respect you from the jump, do you still respect them or do you respond in kind?
As you heard earlier while we were talking on the phone, fuck no. You show disrespect. You kill my dog, I'm going to kill your cat and the rat and the fish and your dog and your pet rock. Don't fuck with me. Don't you do
Good
it.
Lord. Okay, one last question. If there was one movie that repped the 80s for you, which one would that be and why?
It's only one movie that repped the 80s for me. House Party. Hey, do the kid and play. You look so good. Hey, Bilal, switch again. House Party all day. No, that came out in the 90s. Shit. Damn, I'm old. But if you want to take it to the 80s, we're going to take it back to Crush Groove. Hip hop over everything, baby.
Oh my goodness, Crush, all of those. But House Party is definitely that of which I would want to do. Oh man. Woohoo! You brought back some memories. I'm over here trying to get down. I'm like, ooh, let me get my little leg in here. Let me get my little leg in here. All right, David Katash, what do you think about our contestants' charisma based on his answers from those questions?
Hmm.
Scale of 0 to 16.
And I'm going to struggle with these scales, but
Don't worry
trust.
about the people part. Just worry about 0 to 16.
0 to 16. All right. So 0 to 16. Oh, so he realized that it was the 80s, wasn't kid and play, and he flipped that. Then he did some other things in there. Then he just went, I'm gonna kill somebody. I like want to take my vote back from the first one. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't scary. But he said he would kill somebody, rat, and everything. I'm like, oh snap! Hold up now. I said 14, maybe 7. I'm just playing. But no. I think he had great charisma, and even if he happens to not be funny, I believe he might be funny because his charisma was pretty much there. So from a scale of 1 to 16, I'm gonna give him a 3. No, I'm just playing. I'll give him a 4. I give him a 14. A 14.
Okay, a 14. That sounds really good. Okay. Higher marks, room to go up. I like it. So what would get him a total 16 in this department?
For charisma, he had to convince me of something, But I mean, I I don't know. I can't tell you that. It's just it is what it is. It's how we
You'll know it when you know it. You'll
Yeah,
know
there you
it
go.
when
It's
you
like
know
that.
it.
That's it.
Okay, okay. So we often ask this, what will you be looking for tonight?
I'm looking to laugh. I want him to make me laugh, not me like giving him some. Oh, okay, oh yeah, or saying, oh that was thought out good. That was funny. I want to be like, oh, 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 I gotta give it this guy funny. I want to be doing that. So that's
Oh,
gonna be my scale. That's my scale.
oh, I like it. I like your scale.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane, based on our comedic contestants' answers on a scale of 0 to 16, where are we going?
15.
Okay, I like it. Good. And that's like one under, one under. Okay. So what could get him to that 16 in your opinion?
Never say you're not funny. If you didn't know he was funny, just play ignorant and do your thing and let other people decide if you're funny. This simple.
Okay, I like it. All right, GD Fenderson, next up, 0 to 16. Where are we?
I
Okay,
understand this language.
I see. Okay, I think we're at like, I don't know. Like, does anybody speak Wookiee?
That's it. That's cousin it.
I know. but it sounded like a Wookiee. All right. So can you go get GD Fenderson so he can give me a score? Charisma, 0 to 16.
Well, I don't know what charisma is. Is that a disease? What is charisma? I thought that was a stripper. I met a charisma, and if I'm going to compare him to that charisma, I'm going to give him like a 4 because he doesn't have the knockers, he doesn't have the legs, no glitter. So I have to go with what I know, and that's the only charisma I know. From
Well,
Magic City in Atlanta, Magic City.
oh my
That's,
gosh.
you probably
Yes,
know.
we
I know
already
Kadash.
know.
Look, I know David knows who she is.
Oh,
He's
geez.
broke. Yeah, I know he knows.
We already know what can get him to a 16. All right, Phil Page, how about you? 0 to 16 in the charisma department based off of the comedic contestants'
I'm gonna
answer.
give him a 16 on his karate.
On his karate. What?
Yeah, isn't that what they said? What do you rate him on karate? But he got to get this move together. But I think he can do it because he's big.
Now, okay, I'm digging it. How about you, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach?
I tell you, it's just that smile when he's telling you he's going to kill your rat. I had to give him 16.
I love it. Nobody can say that better, right? All right, high marks. I'm hearing Randy Holton. What say you?
I'll give him a 16 in a psychotic kind of way. He could be a serial killer, but they are. Everybody loves them until they kill about 40 people.
Oh my dear goodness. Okay, so well, all high, Big Mook, and you have another comedy critic in the house. I'm gonna give her a chance to get it together before I announce her on the stream. But I'm just letting you know, other comedy critic, that I see you. But for all intents and purposes, I think that you guys all were very giving on the marks on the comedy, on his charisma. I totally think he's a 16 plus plus, but I may be slightly biased. And so that is why we have comedy critics here on stage, so that I'm not just giving away my money, so everybody understands what we are about to do. Yes, everybody, yes, yes, we're about to give away some money. But before we do that, we could not actually get to that part without doing game time. Game time is here and it is now. Y'all gonna remix that. Oh, I got backup. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now this game is a new one and I've been dying to play it. So it is called Categories. The game is mechanics tools. If you repeat or can't think of one, you take a penalty. The chocolate child, which is me, I will start. And then from there, we will go round robin. Everybody must say a mechanics tool. And Big Mook, the person who is out, you will dish out the penalties. Do you understand? So be over there thinking of something great, because you get to be the penalty giver. Okay. We're going to have to think of a name for this game, but I think it's about to be pretty fun. So mine is wrench, Katash.
Okay.
Unmute yourself. Okay.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Okay. So, can you do that again? I'm sorry. It was a wrench. I didn't understand.
Okay. Name of the game. Pay
Okay.
attention this time. Categories. Names of mechanics tools. If you repeat or can't think of one, you will take a penalty. And the penalty is given out by today's contestant, Big Mook. So I'm going to start first,
Oh, okay.
and I'm going to take up wrench.
All right. Screw
Katash.
screwdriver.
Rasta Rabbit.
Ratchet.
GD Fenderson.
Vice grips.
Phil Page.
Engine hoist.
Randy Holton.
Socket.
Vanessa Ray.
Oh,
Deep well sockets.
Oh wait, we had an ant. We had an ant. Okay.
Randy Holton said socket. A socket is a wrench. Socket wrench.
Oh,
You
no.
can also use a socket on a ratchet too.
right.
Yeah. So
But
Randy
not the
Holton,
same.
I need
But
you to eat a
okay,
booger.
wait. But those are still two separate pieces.
Facts.
You said you can use a socket on a wrench or you could use it on something else. So a socket is still an independent tool.
But you have a
Yes.
socket wrench too.
Okay, well, he didn't say socket wrench. He said socket.
All right, you lucky.
So I
Maybe
think
he
that
said
still
suck it.
counts.
I think he
All
said
right.
suck it because that was
See?
that.
What? Go ahead.
No, I think he just said suck it.
Oh gosh. Anywho, back to the game.
That's a
Jesus.
review. I got to pass.
David Katash,
Hydraulic jack.
Rasta Rabbit,
That's pipe.
GD
What?
Fenderson,
Pliers.
Phil Page,
Time and light.
Vanessa Ray,
Air compressor.
Randy Houghton,
Pipe wrench.
David Katash,
A funnel.
Rasta Rabbit,
Car lift.
GD Fenderson,
Air mask. Mask. Yeah, mask.
Jury? I don't know.
You use that to paint the car.
Jury.
Yeah? Okay,
He's
air
right, he's
mask.
right.
Okay. Phil Page,
Torque wrench.
Vanessa Ray,
Grease.
Randy Houghton,
Flathead screwdriver.
Damn.
David, out. Rasta,
Full chest.
GD,
All. AWL. All.
Phil,
Hammer.
Vanessa,
Jack.
Randy,
Monkey wrench.
Rasta,
The handle for the
GD,
A pulley.
Phil,
Um,
all right, Vanessa,
Gasoline.
Randy,
Air compressor.
air compressor has been said. GD,
Jack wrench. Sorry, I called it the wrong thing. It's shit.
yeah, Vanessa Ray, you are the winner to this episode, and now everybody except you must take a penalty from Big Mook. All right, Big Mook, here is the fun part. What is your penalty for David Katash?
David Katash, put the gun down, son. Fight like a man.
You too big, man. I gotta use this thing, man. I'm pulling back.
So what is his penalty?
Give yourself a titty twister. Wow, purple nipple.
I don't got titties. I'm too skinny, man. You gotta give me something else, man.
Well, twist your ribs there, nigga. Twist your ribs.
Okay, here you go. You just killed me, man.
Oh my God. What is your penalty for Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane?
Since I never heard his normal voice, talk normal.
Today, I would like to present you to my natural, normal voice, which is calm and soothing, and will take you into a trance, and you will send me all your money.
Spoken like a true Jew. God damn it.
GD Fenderson, what is his penalty?
I just need GD. Nigga, smile. That's your penalty. Smile. You ain't smiled this whole time. Smile, brother. It ain't hard.
Right.
Jeez. Well, Phil Page, what's his penalty?
Take your hat off. Oh shit! That boy head like a thumb.
Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, what's her penalty?
I won.
She won.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that fast. That's bad.
She wins and she still gets a
Randy
penalty.
Houghton, what's his penalty?
Look, enunciate. How now, brown cow?
How now, white cow?
You guys are terribly funny. I want to welcome to the stream our another of our comedy critics, Sandra Slade, on the stream, and she arrived just in time because da 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 da. It is time for what we've all come here to do. I don't know what you've come to do.
I came to clap my hands.
Hey, my turn for comedy. And this is where our funny folks come to earn money for their funny. All right, Big Mook. So, what is happening and what is going on here today? Ladies and gentlemen, he is standing up, all 6'11" of him. He is limber from screen to screen. And it is about to be on and cracking. You heard a little bit about what our comedy critics are looking for today. So, Big Mook, let me explain to you, for the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, the rules of the game. You will receive one whole dollar for every comedy critic that you can convince to turn on their screen within 3 given minutes of comedy. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you accept said challenge?
I accept.
Okay. If
No.
they find you funny, they will turn on their screen. If they do not, they will not. It's very simple. But beware, comedy critics, for every motion you will have to explain your actions. Ooh, somebody just knocked on the door. I almost jumped out the seat and ran and left the show playing. All right, so Big Mook, we have some real titans in the building tonight, so I feel very safe with my money. But then on the other hand, I feel a little not safe too. So, comedy critics, everybody, turn off your screens. Very simple. If you find the contestant funny, turn your screens on and give them my money. And if you don't, please don't, because ramen noodles suck. 3 minutes. Let's get it. My turn for comedy starts now.
I bet you Bill Cosby was a thug in prison. Walk up on somebody like, I believe you took more pudding out of the commissary than you were supposed to, which means you owe me some money. Now, I'm going to give you 3. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 3 choices. Choice number 1, you pay me the money that you owe me and you wash my drawers. Choice number 2, I'll pull out my pudding pop and make you suck it. Not only will you suck my pudding pop, you'll suck Fat Albert and the gangs. Hey, hey, hey. Choice number 3, I stab you with my spoon. If I shake, I made it from a pudding spoon, and I get to stabbing, the blood gets spurting. Hey, yo, you know it's a lot of gangs formed in prison. So I'm telling you, about like 5, 10 years from now, you might see niggas walking up to each other like, yo, what up, OG? Dog, Cosby get you. Yeah, man, shit, my fucking neck hurt, yo. I got beat up by an 8-foot midget last night. Fuck midgets. And hey, don't cancel me because black people are allowed to say midget when we talking about black midgets because black midgets are allowed to say nigga. Yeah, but look, I was talking to this chick, regular size chick, but I ain't know she had a little dude, right? So I'm talking to her, I ain't see it. All I ever heard was, hey man, I know you ain't talking to my girl. Oh shit, my fault, fam, my bad. But yo, he was real aggressive, nigga, pushed my knees. What the fuck? Who this little ass? That's when I found out the karate shit don't work. Cause that nigga fell and midgets started coming out of everywhere from the left to right. I'm kicking midgets left and right. I turn one of them Russian niggas, you know, hey. I'm like, oh shit, it's midget time. Yo, the main midget got up, said, yo, fellas, let's do this shit. He stood right here. 2 more midgets got in front of him. He climbed his little ass up on their shoulders real quick. 2 more midgets stood in front of him. He bent over, grabbed them by their belt loops and stood up.
them motherfuckers turned into a midget Voltron. I said, oh shit. And you know, his fist was made out of midget heads. You ever seen the size of a fucking midget head? Midget heads are fucking huge. Yo, so I'm thinking, all right, all I gotta do is just dodge the midget real quick. Dodge the midget. I dodged one midget let go of the leg. You know, them motherfuckers run that little midget run. Bang, man. I ain't never had my dick punched so many times in my life, man. That shit not funny. Not funny at all. But I'll tell you what, though. I'm out of breath because I smoke a lot of weed. I be smoking too much, right? So I was on the bay and I was fishing. Now it was a fly. I caught a fly while I was fishing and shit. I let the fly go. It was a fish in the water watching the fly. The fish said if the fly drops 6 inches, I'm gonna jump out in the water and eat him. But then it was a bear watching the fish. The bear said if the fly drops 6 inches and Joe go for the fly, I'm gonna eat him. But it was a hunter watching the bear. The hunter said the fly drops 6 inches, the fish go for the fly, I'm gonna eat him. But it was a hunter watching the damn bear. The hunter said if the fly drops 6 inches, the fish go for the fly and the bear go for the fish, I'm gonna shoot the bear in the back and make a rug. But it was a mouse watching the hunter. The mouse said if the fly drops 6 inches and the fish go for the fly and the bear go for the fish and the hunter go for the bear, I'm gonna run to the hunter's house and eat some cheese. But it was a cat watching the damn mouse. The cat said if the fly drops 6 inches and the fish go for the fly and the bear go for the fish and the hunter go for the bear and the mouse go for the cheese, I'm gonna eat the motherfucking mouse. So then boom, my fly dropped 6 inches. The fish went for the fly, the bear went for the fish, the hunter went for the bear, the mouse went for the cheese, the cat went for the mouse, but the cat tripped and fell in the motherfucking water. It's a moral to that story. And the moral is, every time my fly drops 6 inches, somebody's pussy getting wet. All right, that shit didn't work. So much try something else. Is this shit funny? That one either? All right, I hope all these motherfucking screens are on, because if not turned on, I'm going to get my man. What's your name again? The one with the gun? Let me borrow that shit for a second. I like driving around in my Prius. You know, I'm a big nigga that drives a Prius, so I like to scare white people. You know what I mean? I be riding around and shit, and I cut motherfuckers off in a big truck, and they beat the horn like they gonna whoop my ass, and I get out that bitch like a transformer. And see, look, he tried to pull off on me real quick, but he didn't know I had too many Coopers in my trunk. Me, my big ass, I wear a size 18 shoe. I strap them bitches to my feet like skates. Get your motherfucking ass today. Telling you, man, yo, the most fun thing I like doing too, I like the Instacart, walk around the grocery shop and shit, and I have my headphones on, but there don't be no music in the headphones. The white people always asking me how tall I am and shit, so I pretend like I don't
Time. Y'all give it up for a big move. Y'all give it up. Yes, I have to catch it off at 3 minutes. All right, so now we've invented the game at the end of the episode. Everybody stay where they are. Everybody stay where they are. So I want to tell you, let's get some feedback. But before we do, for people who want more of your kind of funny, where can they reach you?
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all Big Mook 611.
Ooh, 611.
Matter of fact, come to Vegas on December the 6th. That's what you do, because we're gonna be live in that motherfucker.
Hey!
Also, you can catch me at Aunt Mary's Kitchen on November 19th in Dover, Delaware.
Right on. See, you ain't telling me about that, but we're gonna get to that later. So let's get some feedback from the comedy critics. This is going to be very good. All right, Phil, I saw you lay on that button halfway through. So what made you turn on your camera for Big Mook?
He put in the work. I'm just going to say, I've seen him be funnier, but he put in some work to that. It felt like an aerobic exercise. I think I lost 3 pounds watching it. I'm like, oh my God.
I love it. I felt that way too. He revved up and he took off like a jet there at the end. All right, Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane. What made you turn that button on for Big Mook?
Midgets.
just midgets.
It's midgets and a big man, and it's immediately you just picture this like, okay, and then like there's 9 of them, you know, and he's just like getting the crap beat out of him. And, like everyone's like, someone's filming it, like the 6'11" guy gets beat out of the crap by a midget. And, like there's like 10,000 views. You know, that's his comedy. Like it's gonna happen in Vegas,
gold, right?
It can happen in Vegas. You can film that. Get midgets. There's midgets in Vegas. There's got to be. There's somewhere. They're not here.
Okay, I'm digging it. All right, Big Mook. So far you have $3 because I too turned on my screen for you. Very funny. Always very funny. I enjoy it. You always tickle me. You always make me forget to push the buttons. Um, Very funny. Oh, and the Bill Cosby is coming along, and the midget thing. And I think I can say that. You said that I can say that because I'm black. So hopefully nobody sends me all these messages. But very funny stuff, my brother. And I have a deal for you. Are you ready for this deal?
Hmm.
Okay, so right now you have $3 in the bank. I will give you $5 if you quit now. Or do you think that there was another comedy critic that turned on their screen for you?
My mama ain't raised no quitters.
Okay. Well, you are correct. David Katash, I saw you wait up into the last minute to turn that screen on. What finally got you to click that button for Big Mook?
Well, first of all, I didn't want to turn the screen on too quick. I mean, I giggled a few times in the beginning, but he went Bill Cosby real long, and we seen Bill Cosby a whole lot in comedy, so it was giggly. But then I waited long. Then he went to the midget joke, and the midget I've seen midget. He's a big guy, so that would be very relatable to guys his size. Midgets are just funny. You know what I'm saying? I like when he say kick the midget in the head. That made me laugh too. When he went into the one joke where he was talking about the cat, the dog, I couldn't follow him at all. I mean, it was going too fast. I was like, oh, I looked at my wife like, "Are you following? Like the cat, the midget, the dog, the cat, the mouse, the rat, there's something." You know what I'm saying? Then I saw the punchline at the end, but it was too much for us to deal with for the last punchline. So that was, and then he ended. He's lost a little bit of confidence, but I'd say he's very animated and he worked really hard. So
Okay.
don't think about three. Don't try to do a 10-minute set in 3 minutes. Do about four jokes in 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like four jokes, not four different subjects, but like four jokes, and you know what I'm saying? And take your time so we can get a good laugh and pause in between so we know what's going on. But you work really hard, and I mean, you're very likable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a likable cat, man. So I was like, man, he working too hard for me not to click it. I did laugh a few times. So yeah, man. But I mean, I think you're all right, man. So keep it going, brother.
I love it. All right, Big
Appreciate
Mook.
you. Appreciate you.
Okay. Okay. So you got lucky that time. You got lucky. All right. So now I will give you
No,
$7. You're
it ain't 25.
I will give you $7. Or do you think another comedy critic turned on their screen for you?
If you're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. Hit the gas. Go to the next person.
Okay. Randy Holton next up on the screen. So he would. All right, Randy Holton. What made you turn your screen on for Big Mook?
Well, his choice of tastelessness, rude, crude, borderline prejudice, and all around, yeah, I like it.
And all around, yeah,
All,
I like it. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig it. He said you were all around and he liked it. So those are all good remarks. Now we're getting to the danger zone. So, do you think there is another comedy critic, or I will give you $15 to walk away right now?
Danger is my middle name.
So, would you like to go on, Danger?
If it's not dangerous, it's not interesting.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Next up, Sandra Slade in the house. Now, I know your taste in comedy, so I am curious what made you turn on your screen for Big Mook.
I did get lost with the Bill Cosby. It was on. First off, Big Mook, I thought you was doing a superhero Wakanda thing with the outfit. I was like, well, I don't wait a minute. I know that's 11. Um, I was like, he doing a superhero look. I don't know. I'm confused. But yeah, Bill Cosby was a bit long. I did I don't have adult ADHD, but I was about to with the fish, the cat, the rat, not. But the end part was funny as hell. I was like, did the cat catch the mouse? Did it catch the toe? I said, I'm lost. But you said you was trying to make something wet. I was like, oh yeah, that's funny. That right there. The midget. I'm gonna tell you, Big Mook. As a woman with 5'2" and details. I felt attacked. I said, you talking about us? 5'2" people? But now I want to turn off the camera because I felt a little triggered there. I was like, you talking about little people? You talking about? But it was good. It was good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Well, as you can see, some of our comedy critics, the reviews are in, and you got some very fine comments. And now I am going to offer you $20 to walk away. Or do you think there is another comedy critic? And the two that you have left is Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, and GD Fenderson. Out of these two, do you think another one turned their screen on for you?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. So no deal. So who do you want to see? I'll give you your choice.
Save Evil Jesus for last. Bring me Vanessa Ray.
Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, turn on your screen and let us know what prevented you from touching that button.
Well, I said it was going to be hard, and unlike my ex, but I was the same way. I was kind of lost on Bill Cosby, but I think it could be better. I like the looking around when you was talking about the 8-foot midget, and you couldn't see him because you're so tall, and but I can see more going if you cut some of the fat out. Same thing with driving around in the Prius. I almost turned around for that. I almost turned my camera on for that. That I could see everybody just dying if you would really work on, just 3 things about driving that Prius. Because that's what I'm looking for. What are you going to take December 6th or to Aunt Mary's kitchen? What are you going to do there? The ending there, it dragged a little bit too much. You was losing me, so I didn't hear all of it. But that's part of my ADHD, and plus I'm old, and I might smoked a little bit too much weed. But the punchline was good, but it needs to be shorter to be able to get the punch that people appreciate it. Because but I think you did overall good, but I just couldn't turn around. I just I'm like, no, he can do this. He can do this. He's got to cut the fat.
Okay, I'm digging it, Big Mook. I got some feedback there. Cut the fat.
I love you so much, Mook. I do. I love you.
And you.
God, you almost died.
Stupid.
That's don't love me no more.
Yes, I do.
It's all love. All love.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, fix your face. And now you have your last comedy critic, GD Fenderson, in the house. Now, you have $6. I will double your money times 2 if you can guess, did he turn on his camera or no?
Well, I'm a winner, and I believe in myself, so I'm gonna say hell to the yeah, America, fuck yeah.
Well, now on the other side, if you're wrong, I get all my money back.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Ooh.
So now you could have $12 if he turned his camera on, or I get all my money back.
Well, look,
You
you was
better
Or
gonna
get
get
that
your
money.
money. You was gonna get your money back anyway, because I gotta pay my Sauce in the City dues. So
I'm dead. I'm dead. So okay. So are you gonna go for the 2 times? Are you gonna walk away with your $6? Or are
or
you gonna
seven.
risk it all?
Or seven. Hey, look, curiosity killed the cat. I'm curious. Let's go. Keep it rolling.
Da, 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 da. I get all my money back, GD Fenderson.
Now I owe
Turn
you
on your
$4.
screen and let us know what
I'll
prevented
pay it.
you from pressing that button.
Well, to be honest, I guess I'm tainted. I expected like I said, I'm gonna get up in there. I'm gonna look for the funny. I'm gonna get up in there, and that's what I do. I'm very analytical when it comes to comedy, and while I appreciate the fact that you worked your ass off, that doesn't make necessarily comedian. I think of it more like cafeteria funny. You know, like you got your friends around and they all understand what you're talking about. They get you shorthand, so you don't have to explain a lot. Um, you used a lot of words unnecessarily. So if you want to use that many words, you need to build a better world for people to get into. Like, because you're creating this world, your world, Big Mook's world. You're creating this world and inviting people in, and you want them to understand it and laugh. So, for example, the Bill Cosby thing. I also do Bill Cosby jokes, and probably 90% of the black comedians have at least one Bill Cosby joke, and especially since he's in prison. And it didn't seem to really go anywhere. It seemed like you wanted to use a Cosby voice and didn't think about what message or what he would say, you know. And so you went for the cliches with the pudding pop and the spoon and the knife, and so you got cliche. And same with the midget. You made up this midget story. First you said 8-foot midget. That immediately got my brain going like, no such thing as an 8-foot midget. So either he misspoke or he fucked up. And 8-foot midget, yeah. So, but you're gonna make up a story. Don't be cliche as a base. See, most of the material was cliche. If you're going to be cliche, let it be cliche like you're passing through cliche. Don't let it be the basis of the material. So the most of the stuff, the midget punch me in the balls while he's small, he's short, that's all cliche. If you're going to be creative, if you're going to make up something, go out there, make something up. I mean, go balls to the wall. I mean, because it's not real anyway, fuck it, And if it is real, stay closer to the truth and let people know why the truth is funny. So you have an option. If you really were attacked by midget, then stay closer to the truth. And if you made the whole thing up, go balls to the walls and be really creative, not so cliche.
I love it. Well,
I think you're talented. I mean, I think you're talented, but if talent were enough, I'd already be famous. So.
Okay. Well, we have some pretty good critiques. We have some good and some to work on, but that is the amazing part of the show. Iron sharpens iron, and you have no money to shop with, but we are very creative around here. So I want to ask our comedy critics, what could you get with $0?
With $0, you can get a hooker that happens to be a crackhead.
With
That's
$0?
with $0, she's a crackhead, and you can give her a little piece of powder, and she might think it's well. Nah, she ain't gonna fall for that. I don't know. $0. I'm gonna get back to you. You might get a yeah. You might
Okay,
get a
well,
charge.
while you're
Get a charge for $0. There you go. Get a charge.
A charge. Well, while you're thinking about it, or we'll take that answer. I want you to reach into your pocket and give our comedic contestant a golden knowledge nugget. And this is something from your personal profile and something that you might even do in order to help our comedic contestant along on his journey.
Hey, okay, well, like GD was saying, about so so the keeping it closer to the truth helps you remember your joke, and then you bring that irrational thing out, that funny. Learn your 13 elements of funny. The reason why things. One of the main things is surprise. Surprise us. Don't let it, like you said, don't do cliches. Surprise us with an ending that we didn't see coming. Because if we can see the ending coming, people that love comedy and analyze comedy, they're gonna see it coming already. Half the time when somebody tells a joke, I might have heard something like it before, or I see it coming. But when I don't see it coming, then it's like wow, it throws a strong laugh. And that's what I was waiting for. But I mean, you were working so hard. I still like my man said, you are talented. You know, you was working real hard. But yeah, man, surprise us. Surprise
All
is
right.
important. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. Drop our comedic contestant a golden knowledge nugget and tell us what you can get with $0.
For $0 this week, a mini circumcision.
No,
The Bill Cosby part is funny. I didn't realize he's still in jail. Is O.J. Simpson still in jail? So then
No.
you make a partnership. One's in, one's out. Okay. We talk. A small goat my father bought for 2 zuzim is the same story, but my father made bad investment in pussy. Um, let's see. What else? A golden nugget. Take what you do. Always film, analyze, take what's funny, rewrite, come back, try again, see if you can make same comics that show up laugh. If they do, that might be funny. If not, you kill them all. Bring new comics.
I love it. GD Fenderson. What would you buy with zero, or what could you get with $0? And drop our comedic contestant a golden knowledge nugget.
Well, what I got with $0. See this stray cat? I got her with $0. But I got her with $0. But since I've had her, we spent like $5 million, actually $5,000, $10,000 on that cat since we've had her. But we got her for nothing because she was a stray. But since we've had her, a lot of money. The most I've ever spent on pussy in my life. About $4,000 a year, I think.
And your golden knowledge nugget for our comedic contestant.
Well, I thought I gave most of it already, but I'm going to piggyback on what Dave said, and that is that he said that I said, and what I said. So I'm piggybacking on that, what he said I said, because he was right when I said it. Because when I said it, I meant it, and I was right when I said it, and I say it again. But if you're going to now, even if you have a punchline that is one that somebody could figure out, okay, then make the journey worth it, you know, or make it a double entendre. So even though they hear, you know, I had a punchline where the punchline is the anaconda don't want none. Okay, everybody could see it coming. When I wrote the joke, I knew everybody would see it coming. Okay, but when I got there, they had to fucking laugh anyway because it was a journey. It was a journey to get to the anaconda. Okay, so it was like, yes, all right. Even if they didn't laugh at the punchline, they were laughing at the journey. So yes, it was a good trip. It was like a roller coaster ride. You know where the roller coaster ride is going to end up, but you had fun getting there.
There, there you go. I had fun getting there. My finger hit the button. Sorry about that. But
No, no,
Phil
no, 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 no.
I
Fuck it.
figure
Last time I'm doing this. No,
I
no.
love you. I love you to life, but my finger was like, okay, if you don't have no more knowledge nuggets, let's get on to it because my friend needs all the ones he can put in his little satchel. So Phil Page, what can you buy with $0? Or I should say, what can you get with $0? And give our comedic contestant a knowledge nugget.
I can get cussed out with $0 when I tell my ex-wife I ain't got the child support check. I can get cussed out. I ain't getting paid this week, baby. I ain't got no money. I can get cussed out. That's what the hell I can get.
Oh my
Ask me if
God.
I give a damn.
And your golden knowledge nugget for the contestant.
Yeah, I'm old, man. My attention span is not that long. So I can't go on them long comic journeys with you.
We
So,
noticed.
I said just shorten that a little bit, round it off to your punchline. Because as long as that story was, you probably could have got 3 punchlines in there. So, don't lose the audience in a joke.
Okay. See, I like it. Very short and to the point. Vanessa Ray, what can you buy with $0? And drop our comedic contestant a golden knowledge nugget.
Well, if I can get at the right place at the right time, I can get some weed free. That's my main thing is free weed. and also if somebody's like they're passing stuff around, what you do is you just get that all wet and say, here you go. Now, then get me a whole pocket of roaches to bring home. Free. And my golden nuggets. Oh, right here. No. That's the biggest thing is like I said, I want you to work on it. Write, and write some more. Cut it down, and you got to realize they don't want to hear it. You're writing stuff, and it's like they don't want to hear that part. Throw it away. Is it still good? Yes. So then you're writing again, and then you think, wait a minute, I can get rid of that part also. So shorten it, and like they said, you could have gotten 4 punchlines in that one joke, and that's the main thing about comedy is you want as many punchlines in as short a time as possible. That's that's what everybody's looking at. Bam, boom, 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 bam, boom, 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 and so just write, cut out, write some more, and be yourself. And I'm still struggling with that. As long as I've been on it, I have a little bit more confidence now, than I did at a year and a half. But I'm like you, at a year and a half, man, I was still out there. I was doing stuff, and I loved it when people told me, "Hey, cut the fat." And I thought, I'm gonna whoop their ass because I'm heavy, And I was like, I like them burgers. Sorry, but they weren't talking about that. They was talking about my words. So that's the biggest thing.
Well,
They was talking about my words.
That's good. It seems like all of the feedback is and all of the knowledge nuggets are kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
And which is good because that means you only have one thing. A lot of people got a lot of stuff. All right, Randy Holton, $0, what you getting, and a knowledge nugget for our contestant.
I'm going down to the dumpster and get my piece of cardboard, and then I'm going to have to borrow a marker so I can write my need help, please. And I'm going to the street corner and beg for money. That's what I'm going to do with the $0.
Randy's been on a few street corners.
You betcha I have.
Oh, Lord.
How do you think I got that couch back there?
Oh, wait, I snorted. And your golden knowledge nugget?
My golden knowledge nugget is barbecue chicken fingers. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, that's the wrong nugget. Slow it down. Slow it down. Let it memorize, mesurate, and let it. What's that word when you let the sauce soak in?
I don't know,
Marinate.
but let the
Marinate. That's
sauce
the
soak.
word.
Yeah,
Let it marinate.
let it marinate. I love it. Okay. Let it soak in. Let it get in the noodles. Um
That's right.
that that is a little different. So slow it down. Now, wait a minute. Now, some people are no, you're saying slow it down, and everybody else is saying cut the fat. So I'm gonna figure out how to do that in the green room. But our last comedy critic, Sandra Slade, what can you get with $0? And give the contestant a golden knowledge nugget.
$0. Go to a hotel and get some coffee. There you go.
I've
The
done
way I
that.
know that because I've done it. Just go in and get some coffee. What they gonna say? You don't have a room. You don't know. You don't know my life. Um, I just got off plane. So you can go in and get water and some coffee. So and sometimes they have little snacks if you go to Hilton. Just so heads up. I am a diamond member, so let's let you know. Go Nugget. Everybody said basically the same thing, which is true. If most people are saying the same thing, is true. You gotta cut it. Um, if you can't write, if the if you can't get to the punchline within 30 seconds, at least 60 seconds, you've lost everybody. Most people will pull out their phone before you finish that joke and then you already lost them. So if it's going to take you longer, and that doesn't mean speak faster, like I'm going to just keep saying all these words so that it's 60 seconds. No, cut the fat. I can get to a joke really quick. I take note cards. I write everything on note cards. So if it's longer than a line on a note card, it's too long. Too long and taking too long to get there. So cut the fat and keep the attention.
Cut the fat. Ooh, I had a good story about this, but I'll save it for later. I cut a lot of fat. Well, Big Mook, there you have it, your second time around. But I think my golden nugget for you is cut the fat, but I think I've given that one to you already. I'm pretty sure I have. But I think it's always funny and it's always good to have you around. Thank you guys so much for swinging by. Uh, Katash, I can't tell you, even though it says David Katash, you will always be the Katash part. I just like the way it sounds. So thank you so much for dropping by. Phil Page, GD Fenderson, Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane, Vanessa Ray, the Hillbilly Peach, Randy Holton, Sandra Slade. All of you guys are what comedy are made up of. And again, as we say around here, iron sharpens iron. So thank you guys for being our iron for the episode.
Hello.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
Hello.
winking. It was winking at y'all. It was winking at you. It was like, hey. So big. This has been your very own episode, and I hope you take what we have said and work with it and keep on working. And with that being said, everybody, those are our comedy critics, and this is your this week's installment of Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour, my turn for comedy, where our funny folks earn money for their funny. And everybody goes home with a parting gift, and we'll decide what that is in the green room. Until then, you guys can catch us next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for your next installment and your next comedic contestant. I would like to thank all of the cast today. You guys are wonderful and hilariously funny. And my mama only came back here 2 times and told me to shut the hell up. So, therefore, we are still in good standing for next week. With that being said, this is your girl, Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and we are out of here.
bye.